5 morning mistakes that secretly harm your health. Have you ever thought about how you start your day? The very first things you do after opening your eyes? For many of us, mornings are automatic. We wake up, get out of bed, maybe pour a cup of coffee, and begin our day without a second thought. But what if I told you that a few simple habits in those first 5 minutes could quietly be putting your health at risk? Today, we're going to talk about 5 common morning mistakes that can lead to things like fatigue, dizziness, falls, or even heart problems, especially as we get older. The good news? Every one of these habits is easy to fix, and the benefits can be felt almost immediately. So if you're someone who wants to stay strong, balanced, and independent for as long as possible, this episode is for you. And if you'd like more simple, practical tips like this in the future, go ahead and follow or subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Let's begin. Morning mistake number 1, getting out of bed too quickly. Let's talk about the first habit, and it's one most of us have done for years without a second thought. Getting out of bed too quickly. It might not seem like a big deal. You wake up, open your eyes, maybe stretch a little, and then, boom, you're already on your feet heading to the bathroom or kitchen. It's automatic. But as we get older, this small action can quietly become a serious risk. Here's why. When we sleep, our body slows everything down. Blood pressure drops. Heart rate slows. Muscles relax. It's a natural part of rest. But the problem is, when we wake up and immediately stand up, our body doesn't have enough time to adjust. The blood hasn't caught up yet, especially the blood flow to the brain. This sudden change can cause what doctors call orthostatic hypotension, which basically means your blood pressure drops too fast when you go from lying down to standing up. The result? Dizziness, blurred vision, weakness in the legs, or even fainting. And this is no small thing. Many falls, especially among older adults, happen within the first few minutes of waking up. And most people never see it coming. They think they just slipped or tripped, but in reality, their body simply didn't have time to fully wake up. The good news is, this is easy to prevent. Here's a better way to start your day. Backhand index pointing right when you first open your eyes. Don't sit up right away. Take a few deep breaths. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Slowly roll your ankles or stretch your arms above your head. Then turn gently to your side and sit up slowly. Let your legs dangle over the edge of the bed. Stay there for about 20 to 30 seconds. While you sit, rotate your ankles, move your shoulders, just wake your body up gradually. It may only take a minute or two, but it can make a huge difference in your balance, your energy, and most importantly, your safety. Morning mistake number 2, not drinking water after waking up. Here's another simple mistake many people don't realize they're making. Skipping water in the morning. It sounds harmless. After all, we've just woken up. Maybe we don't feel thirsty yet. Some folks go straight for a cup of coffee. Others take their medication right away. And some don't drink anything until much later. But the truth is, your body wakes up dehydrated. Even if you don't feel it. While you're sleeping, your body is still hard at work. Your heart is beating. Your lungs are breathing. Your cells are repairing. And all that uses water. Even though you're not sweating or moving, you lose moisture through your breath and skin all night long. When you wake up, your body is already in a mild state of dehydration. And here's why that matters. When your body is dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, which makes your heart work harder to pump it. Your circulation slows down, and your blood pressure can become unstable. That's especially dangerous as we age, when our circulatory system isn't as quick to respond. Even worse, the sensation of thirst gets weaker as we get older. So by the time you feel thirsty, your body may have already been running low for hours. So what can you do? The answer is simple. Drink a glass of water first thing in the morning. Keep it next to your bed if that helps you remember. Take a few slow sips. It doesn't have to be a full glass all at once. Some people like to add a few drops of lemon for flavor and digestion, and that's perfectly fine too. This small habit, drinking water when you wake up, can improve your energy levels, mental clarity, blood pressure, and even digestion. It's one of the easiest ways to support your health every single day. And remember, coffee isn't water. In fact, it can dehydrate you even more. So give your body what it really needs first. It takes just a minute, but your body will thank you for it all day long. Morning mistake number 3. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Now let's talk about something many of us love, coffee. There's nothing quite like that first warm sip in the morning. The smell, the taste, the comfort. For a lot of people, that cup of coffee is a signal that the day has officially started. But here's the problem. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach, especially first thing in the morning, can actually do more harm than good, especially as we get older. When you wake up, your body has been fasting for 7 to 8 hours or more. Your stomach is empty, your blood sugar is low, and your digestive system is still waking up. If the first thing you put into it is strong black coffee, with no food, you're dumping acid into a very sensitive system. Coffee naturally increases acid production in the stomach. If there's no food in there to absorb or balance that acid, it can irritate the stomach lining, leading to issues like heartburn, acid reflux, bloating, or even ulcers over time. And for anyone who already deals with digestive problems, which is common as we age, this habit can make things much worse. Even beyond digestion, coffee on an empty stomach can spike your stress hormones, making you feel more anxious or jittery than energized. But don't worry, you don't have to give up your morning coffee. The solution is simple. Backhand index pointing right, eat a small bite of something first. It doesn't have to be a full breakfast. Just a banana, a few nuts, a slice of whole grain toast, or even a spoonful of plain yogurt can help coat your stomach and balance your system before you sip that coffee. This small step can make a huge difference. You may notice less stomach discomfort, better energy throughout the day, and even better sleep at night, because your body isn't stressed from the very start of the day. So remember, coffee isn't the problem. Timing is. Treat your body with a little kindness first, and then enjoy that cup of coffee the right way. Morning mistake number 4. Skipping gentle movement in the morning. Here's another common mistake that doesn't seem like a big deal until it is. It's what happens when we get out of bed and start moving without gently warming up the body first. Most of us don't think twice about it. We just get up and go. But after a full night of sleep, our bodies aren't exactly ready for action. In fact, they're still in rest mode. While you sleep, your body stays in one position for hours. Your muscles are relaxed, your joints are still, and the fluid that cushions your joints, called synovial fluid, settles down. That's why you might feel stiff or a little tight in the morning, especially in the back, legs, or shoulders. Now, if you ignore that stiffness and jump right into walking, bending, or turning, you're putting stress on joints and muscles that haven't fully woken up yet. That's how minor injuries happen, like pull muscles, sore knees, or a sudden loss of balance. Even worse, falls are more likely when we move too quickly in the morning without giving our body a chance to prepare. But the solution is simple, and it takes just a few minutes. Backhand index pointing right after sitting up on the edge of the bed. Spend 2 to 3 minutes doing some gentle movement. Start small. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your ankles. Stretch your arms slowly above your head. Then gently roll your shoulders. Turn your neck side to side, or even do a light forward bend to wake up your spine. You don't need a full workout, just easy, slow movements to get your blood flowing, joints moving, and balance back. Think of it like warming up your car on a cold morning. If you just slam the gas and take off, things wear out faster. But if you take a moment to warm it up, everything runs smoother and lasts longer. Giving your body this moment of care in the morning helps prevent injury, improves your coordination, and sets a calm, steady tone for the day ahead. Morning mistake number 5. Poor posture after waking up. Now we've come to the 5th and final morning mistake, and in many ways, it's the most overlooked and silently harmful of them all. It's your posture, the way you sit, stand, and take your first steps after getting out of bed. Most people don't think about posture when they wake up. You just move, maybe a little hunched over, shoulders slumped, eyes looking at the floor. It feels normal, especially if you're still a bit sleepy. But over time, starting your day in this kind of collapsed position can quietly cause a lot of problems. When your body is hunched, your chest is compressed. That means your lungs can't fully expand, so you're not getting as much oxygen. Less oxygen can lead to fatigue, brain fog, and slower reactions. At the same time, poor posture puts extra pressure on your spine, joints, and muscles, making it easier to lose balance or strain something. And here's something many people don't realize. Your posture affects your mood. Studies show that standing tall with your shoulders back doesn't just help your body, it actually helps your mind. People with better posture tend to feel more confident, alert, and positive. Slouching, on the other hand, is linked to lower energy and even feelings of sadness. So what should you do? Backhand index pointing right after you've sat on the edge of your bed and done a few light stretches. Take a moment to align your posture. Sit tall, like you're trying to grow an inch. Pull your shoulders gently back. Lift your chin so it's parallel to the floor, not looking down. When you stand up, do it slowly and mindfully, keeping that posture. And as you take your first steps, keep your eyes looking ahead, not at the ground. It may sound small, but these simple adjustments can make a big difference in your balance, energy, and confidence throughout the day. Your body remembers how you start your morning. Give it strength, give it space, and give it a strong foundation to carry you forward, one steady step at a time. So there you have it. 5 small morning habits that might seem harmless, but over time can quietly wear down your energy, your balance, and your overall health. The good news is they're all easy to fix. You don't need to change your whole routine. You don't need a strict schedule or fancy tools. All it takes is a little awareness and a little kindness toward your body. Remember, how you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. A slow breath, a sip of water, a stretch, a strong step. These aren't just routines. They're investments in your independence, your safety, and your joy. And here's the best part. It's never too late to start. Whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, your body is still listening. Every small action you take today can help protect the freedom you want to keep tomorrow. So, before you go, take a moment to ask yourself, how do I want to feel when I wake up tomorrow? And what small thing can I do to help make that happen? If you found today's episode helpful, I'd love for you to follow or subscribe so you don't miss the next one. We'll keep things simple, practical, and focus on helping you live stronger, one day at a time. Thank you for spending this time with me. Wishing you calm mornings, steady steps, and good health always.